Suryasolsun. For more information, you can view suryasolsun.com. Wellness retreats in Puerto Rico, healing center, wellness center, to readings in Puerto Rico, and different offers that bring the world together, where we find that every single person, you're connected. We also build gardens, ponds. We're close with nature. So for here, right now, this is the 10K Yuj Tarot, our deck of creative influence. We have Dr. John that is currently mixing the deck up so it's completely random. Every single reading and color card combination inside of the 10K Yuj Tarot is meant to impact you in a certain way. So we have here the process, the procedure, and as he pulls the cards, I'm going to interpret them. My name is Dr. Olivia Tatara, and this is a general reading for everyone inside of their true self. The reason why you can be viewing different types of spirituality, new consciousness feeling, is because you're really awakening into the God inside of you, the true Godhead. You see that third eye, it's lit. That means that there's been work. Oh, and there is a double Godhead. So the double Godhead, it's a double power. So it's also, yes, you gain the strength, you gain the power, the gifts, the influence over who you want, manifestation, but you also have to look at what kind of God are you? What kind of goddess are you? Experiencing the emotions and the flow of what it means to love. The flow of what it means to love yourself. And we have the blue dragon here. So that's also a lot of magical influence, primal force. People that usually go through these paths have had a lot of abuse, trauma, different types of emotions that you can't express your true self. It's hard to express who you truly are. And we're just here to tell you that the wellspring of love and fullness and beauty beyond everything, beyond the fight, beyond the contrast, beyond the relationship, is the love inside of you. And people out there, they're looking for defense, they're looking for psychic protection, and maybe even just a sense of security. That doesn't start until you realize the love. So the power comes out of learning through these experiences, right? You have to go through something to be more knowledgeable, either for you if you go through it again, or for someone else when you see the signs that you're called to help them. You're called to just share advice. That's where the protection shifts. If you have that love inside of you, that truth, then you're able to see that truth inside of others, the all-seeing eye. Every single situation, but not judging for life. Not judging the experience, and most importantly, not self-sabotaging and judging yourself for what you've been through. So the new beginnings vibration, that's for when this old self dies. Even if you're on a righteous path, at one point in time, things have to change. When love comes into the life, or love leaves the life, the heart is left in a condition that only thing you can do is transform with it. Are you going to process it, or are you going to keep going through the obstacles? Are you going to keep facing the same opponent until you realize there is no opponent but the opponent within you? And then Ganesh, Lord Ganesh, can be here to really pave the way. And we have here a duo here with the devotion, but also if you're on a path, it's going to have to be towards your body, and it's going to have to be towards really looking at yourself and seeing if there is something inside that's either making me sick, making me insecure, or causing emotions such as anger, greed, and jealousy. Then it's power when you recognize it, but it will weaken your heart and your ability if you keep relying on that anger and these situations that are comfortable patterns, even if it's painful, to get you through. There's always another way, and there's always a solution. So we also have Solutions Made Easy Inc. that is a part and closely monitors everything that we do to help the world. It's not just one thing, it's art. It's discovering who you truly are. It's connecting you to nature. Maybe you have to build something in your backyard. Maybe you need just a potted plant by your side. So this message was a fast one, bloom into the lotus. For all you spiritual seekers out there, this is something that inside of who you are, you're able to see things at a different light, a different perspective. Dr. John's going to have some words about the Path Chooser card, very important.
So
And then a couple more.
there's someone right now, it's New York area, and they've been sending out signals, emails, but they're so caught up because our system detects. And we're going to ask for them to have strength, and we just only give the first name Ricky. And he's having trouble with the Lady Flame, and also you can't look at everything that everybody says, and you can't look at things that see, and then you'll express your throat because you've been bad talking a lot of people, and therefore your serpent energy weakens inside your aura.
And your good and evil will be mixed, and there'll also
And
be
your
a fight.
Hamsa will have a piece missing. See?
So we gave you many dimensions of paths that. Now we have a gentleman that is unnamed from going through different information that the body's expressing. Let's look into that. So there has to be more of a balance in the view of what food means, of the relationship with this, and then that can change the current situation, and there's even more balance, and the cards are flying. So this is a very intense situation where it's like you want to continue to do something over and over until you can't, or are you going to change now because this is the call to change? So nothing negative in the warning. The warning is a good card that always signifies, wow, you really need to look at something that's happening and change and motivate that change and find something, maybe a different path, a different direction, or even just a breath and a step back so you can view the situation. All in all, it's a transformative event, and a lot of people are going to find peace. Hit the target, whatever the target is for the dream, for the life, for whatever you desire in life, or if you even desire nothing, but that at a different level, not desiring.
When you contact us and you really want a reading, do not play a game where you say that you can't afford it. You can't do that because we're famous and different things like that. Yes, there's sympathy, there's empathy, but also see no evil. So if you tell me that you don't have money, that's according to who? To believe you? So you got to understand the laws that we tell people that if you can't, well, that's why we have nonprofit churches, and if you go for hospital care or you go to get free anything, they're going to ask you for your income, your method. Why is it that you can choose to say that you don't have money or discount? So there's a lot of people out there that are confused as healers, and that messes up your moon fairy-ness. There's a blank card there that you can clear it. There's another moon fairy, and there's Hanuman to protect it, and there's a blank card.
A lot of doubles in this reading.
So there's something very big and strong. If you're a healer, when you deal with our deck, you just open the pictures. We have sessions. We have you buy the deck. We have students that can tell you that they bought the deck, and just by looking at the deck, see, just looking, our artwork comes alive. No one has these. These are all our hand printed, and then from their print, hand drawn, and then from there put on the cards. This was given to us in a deep meditation that told us how to read 369,000 laws. And then from there, those laws go to the infinite, to the true source of that in which it is, was, and always will be. Thank you, guys. If you need a reading, contact us right away. We do have an answering machine on our thing. If it's an emergency, one of the master teachers that are on staff will get back to you.
As the university progresses, there are different times and also personal lines. So if we don't answer, you can always leave a message like he said, or send an email and follow up in thorough ways, because that's always the way to really take initiative on what is truly going on. So there's so many ends that are open. This was the 10K Yuj Tarot general reading, as well as including some answers, not just answers, but insights and new ways of thinking to people that just contact for the free clinics and the distant healing and so on.
And if you do contact and you send an email, you better be sending your name, your email,
And phone number.
and phone number. If you call us and ask us about our site, well, how did you get the number first? Is the question. Are you calling for someone? Are you looking or investigating? Those are the questions you need to ask.
And for convenience.
And you need to understand that when someone calls you, are you ready to book or you're not? Don't play games. It helps. There's people waiting in line, and then from there you can take the turn away from someone that really does need it. Maybe you want to give a gift where you want a reading for someone else, or you want to get someone a reading. The thing is that we teach that, this big gimmick with the money back. Oh, you get money back. What's the truth in the money back?
And where's the truth of satisfaction? So we thank you guys for watching the Lotus Flower bloom into who you truly are. The number is 787-979-9938. And check for more information. See ya. Stay tuned. Hey.
Come on over.
Oh.